The coronavirus pandemic started about 7 months ago, and from then, various countries, that is, more than 100 countries, have joined hands with various institutions to find a vaccine for coronavirus. But until now, there is no substantial information about when the coronavirus vaccine will be ready. So, what is the status of coronavirus vaccine production? Who is leading? What is the role of India in this vaccine production? We are going to see the answer for all these questions in this episode, and before we get into the episode, I would like to state a disclaimer that this video is the English version of a recent video uploaded by my colleague Karthik. Many institutions are involved either in the research or trial process of COVID-19 vaccine now, and the most famous ones or the front runners are the ChAdOx1 project, which is a project of Oxford University, Britain, and then there is another American COVID-19 vaccine project also, and there are a few more. First, let's see about this ChAdOx1 project. So the proper name of this vaccine is ChAdOx1 novel coronavirus 19, and it is based on a weakened version of the common cold that causes infections in chimpanzees. It also contains the genetic material of the spike protein of SARS coronavirus 2, and it is actually the strain of coronavirus that causes the COVID-19 illness. So the candidate vaccine is AZD1222. The sponsor is the University of Oxford, which is in Britain, and it is in the trial phase 3. The institution that supports this project is also University of Oxford and Jenner Institute, and the licensed company is AstraZeneca. This vaccine has always been a very famous one, and time and again there have been many updates and promises that this ChAdOx1 will first finish the trial and reach public. This vaccine is now in the third phase of human trial now. The company AstraZeneca has told the media last month that this project had then entered the third phase of human trial, and in this phase about 1,000 volunteers will be given this vaccine and it will be tested for efficiency and safety. So the company gave this information to media last month, but now its shares has increased by 5%. So when we were discussing what exactly has happened and why did this company's share surge by 5%, it came to our knowledge that there is a very important information about this ChAdOx1 vaccine which was leaked. That is the vaccine that is being developed by the Oxford University. Since that information was leaked and the leaked information is very promising, the company's shares has gone up by 5%. Now let me tell you what exactly that information is. It was found out that this Oxford project could provide double protection against the coronavirus. This was reported after the early stages of human trial. Blood samples were taken from a group of UK volunteers, and after a dose of this ChAdOx1 vaccine was given to them, it was found out that the vaccine made the body to produce both antibodies and killer T cells. This discovery is actually very promising because the antibodies may actually fade away from the body after a few months, while the killer T cells will remain in the circulation for a few years. Even though this new discovery is extremely promising, it does not mean that this ChAdOx1 vaccine will provide a long-lasting immunity against the deadly coronavirus. But it of course is a very important development, but still there is a long way to go. So when will we get this vaccine? Even though this Oxford University team is absolutely right on track, no one will be able to give an exact last date on vaccine trials. So if this project continues to progress on this pace with no other negative data or no other obstacles during the research, then the vaccine will be made available for everyone by September this year. So basically it means that this ChAdOx1 vaccine has the ability to provide double protection against the deadly coronavirus, and it will also be soon available to the public provided the vaccine completes its trial successfully. The spokesperson of Oxford University has told that this new information is true, but it will mean true only when this research and the data and other details are published in a medical journal. Why she says this is because any new development or innovation in the medical world should be first published. Only then it will be taken as a serious or a practical or a true development. Those who watch Grey's Anatomy may actually understand this fact. And any such development or innovation will also not be published just in a whim. Those theories or practical techniques or innovations will actually have to go through a series of scrutinization, and only then it will be published. Now coming back to the Oxford project, the data from this research will be scrutinized and then checked for facts, and then it will be published by a medical journal. There is this medical journal known as the Lancet Medical Journal. It is a very huge deal in the medical world. That journal has told that earlier next week, they will be publishing the data of ChAdOx1's early stages of human trial. As I told, being published by Lancet is a pretty huge deal. Lancet to doctors is like Vogue or a runway to a model. And once a doctor's work is published in Lancet, his or her career is absolutely settled for lives. There will be loads of career opportunities and honor for the doctor after getting published by this medical journal. So when a medical journal with such high standards is coming forward to publish the data of ChAdOx1 vaccine, it only gives us more hope that this vaccine will absolutely be successful very soon. When we recall this ChAdOx1 project, it first went into human trials on April 23rd this year, and now it is July, so it has been approximately 3 months since this Oxford University vaccine project went into human trials. Though this ChAdOx1 is a front runner in this COVID-19 vaccine race, it was not the first vaccine to get into human trials. It was actually the fourth vaccine to get into human trials. The first two vaccines were from America, the third one was from China, and only the fourth vaccine was this ChAdOx1. As I told earlier, more than 150 countries from around the world are involved in the research to find out a vaccine for this COVID-19, and ChAdOx1 is actually dominating in this field. ChAdOx1 is not only conducting human trials in England, but it is also conducting human trials in various other places around the world like Brazil, South Africa, and even in India. This project has 7 manufacturing partners too. So what are manufacturing partners? So when a vaccine is ready, that is when it passes the clinical trials and then it gets the international approval, it should be manufactured in bulk to be provided to people all over the world. So researchers then will give their formula or their findings to pharma companies for them to manufacture the huge quantities of vaccine. Not all pharmaceutical companies will be equipped enough to manufacture all types of vaccines. They will have to go through a series of processes where their facility, their technology, and even their credibility is checked. Only when a pharma company meets all the criteria required for the bulk production of COVID-19 vaccine, then the order to mass produce the vaccine will be given to that particular pharma company. In that manner, ChAdOx has 3 manufacturers in England, 2 in Europe, 1 in China, and 1 in India. Serum Institute of India is one of the leading pharma manufacturers in the world. That company has gotten the opportunity to side with Oxford University and manufacture the vaccine if and when approved. Like I told earlier, only when a pharma company has all the required facilities needed for the production of a COVID-19 vaccine, it will be selected for the order. So apparently Serum Institute of India has all the required facilities. If not, it would not have been selected by Oxford University. One more fact is that before this ChAdOx1 vaccine, Serum Institute of India and the Oxford University actually joined hands to produce malaria vaccine earlier. So they do have quite a strong history there. So other than ChAdOx1, there is another vaccine that has been giving good results, and the research and trial for this vaccine is going on in the US. Let's see about that vaccine now. The name of the candidate vaccine is mRNA-1273. The sponsor is Moderna Incorporated. They are in the second trial phase now, and the third phase actually starts on 27th July 2020 in 87 locations in the United States, and the institution is Kaiser Permanente Washington Health Research Institute. So what is the update about this US vaccine? US has told that 45 volunteers who were a part of the human trial for this vaccine were safe, and they have found to have developed immunity. While Britain's ChAdOx1 has given very good results, the US vaccine project also has shown very good development, very good improvement, and it is also about to step into the phase 3 of human trial. Now we have come to the bonus session of this episode. This episode is not about any vaccine or vaccine production or any research related to vaccine, but it is about what Bill Gates told about India's role in COVID vaccine production. There's a documentary in Discovery Plus with the name India's War Against the Virus. That documentary is about the challenges India faced since the beginning of the pandemic and how Indians are fighting against the virus in all aspects. There is a portion in the documentary where Bill Gates says India has companies and manufacturing units that have all the facilities needed for the production of COVID vaccine. He also said that medicines manufactured in India are very strong and companies like Serum Institute, BioE, Bharat Biotech are examples to prove the capacity of India in pharma production. These companies also have a big role in COVID vaccine production once a vaccine is approved. They have joined hands with various institutes and universities all over the world, and when there is a success in COVID vaccine research, then there is a huge participation of Indian companies in the production of vaccines. This is what Bill Gates has told. He even told that his foundation named Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation will be ready to give any sort of help to India when it comes to this COVID vaccine production. Actually, Bill has joined hands with India through the CEPI Alliance. CEPI is a coalition for epidemic preparedness innovations. It is an alliance to finance and coordinate the development of new vaccines to prevent and contain infectious disease epidemics. He has not only joined hands with the Indian government but also has good friendly relations with the ICMR, that is the Indian Council of Medical Research. So we have now come to the end of this show. So what all did we see in this show today? We saw about the development in ChAdOx1 vaccine, that is the development in the Oxford University's COVID-19 vaccine project. And we also saw about the development in the US COVID-19 vaccine project. And then as a bonus, we also saw what Bill Gates has told about India, that is what he told about India's capabilities and the facilities available in India, the technology available in India. He practically praised India, and we saw that as a bonus session. And he has also praised that India has all that it needs to produce vaccine for the entire world. So let us all stay optimistic. Our vaccine is actually on the way and coronavirus will be completely eradicated from the face of this planet.